I guess I'm a little confused. My understanding of the way things are, and I guess the way things are these days, is totally different. I've got people wondering where their promotion is and why they're not advancing in this company or getting raises or even validation of things they accomplish when they don't show up for work or they're always late. I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but where do you get off? How do you expect to be taken seriously if you're not going to show up to work on time or you're just not going to show up? If you're missing every Monday and leaving early on every Friday and you think we're going to take you seriously, you're wrong. You're not going to get the promotions you want. You're not going to get moved up. You're not I mean, maybe I'm wrong. This doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. I'm not sure where this is coming from. I just don't understand. I was raised to believe that you show up for work early, you give it everything you've got, and if need be, you stay late to finish the job or wrap things up for the next shift or make sure things are ready for tomorrow. Cutting out early, shift ends at 5 o'clock. If you're rolling out the door at 5 o'clock and everybody else is still working and you think you deserve a promotion, you're wrong. And I'm not sure where you get off thinking that you're right. I mean, that's not how things work. It's not. People don't do that in real life, at least not in the world I was raised in. That's not how things work. I don't know where you got all your training and I mean, come on. You get promoted by what you do and how you act. And if you're not going to act accordingly, you're not going to get rewarded. You're just not. You want a promotion, go for work every day. Every day, show up for work. Show up a little early. Make sure you're ready to go to work when the time hits. We give plenty of time. Hell, you can come in 30 minutes early and make sure all your tools are in order and make sure that you're ready for the day. And we're not going to fault you for that. But I mean, if you're showing up at 5:58 and your shift starts at 6 and you don't have your tools, the last shift is getting off and you're expected out on the floor, how do you expect to be taken seriously? You're not. And I promise, at least for me, nobody under me is going to get a promotion if they're not willing to put in the time and put in the effort. If you're walking in 1 minute before you're actually tardy, I mean that's unacceptable. Where I'm at, you have to put on your actual work clothes and be dressed out and ready to go by your time. And if you're not, just because you're clocked in doesn't mean you're not late, and it doesn't mean that we don't notice because we do. Maybe a couple of times a year you got something going on and it happens. I get that. I get that. But if it's an everyday occurrence, or if you're missing every Monday, I mean, find something else. We don't want you there. We really don't. I'm not trying to be an ass. Just saying.